Bitcoin and Ethereum dominate crypto conversations and market capitalization, but they're just two cryptocurrencies among thousands. The broader crypto ecosystem includes platforms solving different problems, experimenting with new technologies, and targeting specific use cases. In this video, I'll explain what exists beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum, the major categories of alternative cryptocurrencies, why they exist, notable examples worth knowing about, and how to think about diversification beyond the two giants. Let's dive in. First, let's acknowledge why Bitcoin and Ethereum matter so much. Bitcoin, created by the mysterious Satoshi Nakamoto, invented cryptocurrency and remains the most secure, decentralized, and widely adopted store of value in crypto. Ethereum created smart contract platforms and hosts the vast majority of DeFi, NFTs, and decentralized applications. Together, they represent roughly 60% of total crypto market capitalization. For beginners, focusing primarily on Bitcoin and Ethereum makes sense. They're the safest bets with the longest track records. However, thousands of other cryptocurrencies exist because Bitcoin and Ethereum have limitations and don't solve every problem. Bitcoin is slow and doesn't support complex smart contracts by design. Ethereum has been expensive to use and face scalability challenges, though Layer 2 solutions are addressing this. Alternative blockchains, often called altcoins, attempt to improve on these limitations or serve entirely different purposes. The first major category is competing smart contract platforms. These blockchains offer similar functionality to Ethereum, running decentralized applications and smart contracts, but with different technical approaches. Solana prioritizes speed and low costs, processing thousands of transactions per second with fees under a cent. It achieves this through a unique consensus mechanism called proof of history, combined with proof of stake. Solana attracts developers building high-performance applications like decentralized exchanges and games where Ethereum's speed and costs are prohibitive. Cardano takes a research-driven approach, developing slowly through peer-reviewed academic papers. It uses a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism designed for energy efficiency and scalability. Cardano emphasizes sustainability and aims to provide financial infrastructure for developing countries. Its development is methodical, which some view as careful and others as too slow compared to faster-moving competitors. Polkadot focuses on blockchain interoperability. Rather than one monolithic blockchain, Polkadot connects many specialized blockchains called parachains. Each parachain can optimize for specific use cases while sharing security from Polkadot's main relay chain. This modular approach could enable blockchains to specialize and communicate rather than every blockchain trying to do everything. Avalanche offers high throughput and fast finality while maintaining decentralization. It uses a novel consensus protocol and supports multiple customizable subnets. Avalanche attracted significant DeFi activity and institutional interest. Each of these platforms has technical merits and growing ecosystems, though whether any will truly challenge Ethereum's dominance remains uncertain. Another category is Bitcoin alternatives, focused on payments and currency. Litecoin launched in 2011 as silver to Bitcoin's gold, offering faster block times and lower fees. Bitcoin Cash forked from Bitcoin in 2017 to increase block size for more transactions and lower fees. Monero prioritizes privacy, making transactions untraceable by default. These payment-focused cryptocurrencies attempt to be better everyday currencies than Bitcoin, though adoption has been mixed. Stablecoins form a crucial category, maintaining stable value pegged to fiat currencies. USDC and USDT are centralized stablecoins backed by dollar reserves held by companies. DAI is a decentralized stablecoin created through over-collateralized loans on MakerDAO. Stablecoins enable crypto transactions without volatility and are essential infrastructure for DeFi. They represent a bridge between traditional finance and crypto. Decentralized storage and computing platforms address different problems than financial blockchains. Filecoin creates a decentralized storage network where people rent out unused hard drive space. Arweave offers permanent data storage. These platforms aim to replace centralized cloud storage providers like Amazon Web Services with decentralized alternatives. Similarly, projects like Render Network enable decentralized GPU computing for graphics rendering. Oracle networks like Chainlink connect blockchains to real-world data. Smart contracts need external information. like price feeds, weather data, or sports scores. Oracles provide this data securely and reliably. Chainlink dominates this niche and is critical infrastructure for DeFi and other blockchain applications requiring real-world data inputs. Governance and protocol tokens represent another category. Uniswap's Uni token, Aave's AAV token, and Curve's CRV token give holders voting rights over protocol changes and fee distribution. These tokens create decentralized governance, where communities control protocols rather than companies. Some have significant value based on protocol revenue and governance power. Meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu exist primarily as internet jokes and community experiments. They have no technical innovation or serious use cases, but attract massive communities and trading volume. Dogecoin started as a parody, but became legitimized through community adoption and celebrity endorsement. These coins demonstrate crypto's cultural and speculative aspects beyond technology. Exchange tokens like Binance Coin and Crypto.com's CRO offer benefits on their respective exchanges, such as fee discounts. While centralized and tied to company success rather than decentralization principles, they've achieved large market capitalizations due to exchange utility. When evaluating altcoins beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum, several factors matter. Technical innovation is important but not sufficient. Many technically superior projects have failed, while less innovative ones succeeded due to better marketing, community, or timing. Network effects and ecosystem development matter enormously. A blockchain is only valuable if developers build on it and users adopt applications. Team and development activity indicate project health. Is development active with regular updates? Are talented developers working on the project? Is the team transparent about progress and challenges? Ghost chains with no development are red flags. Tokenomics, meaning how tokens are distributed and used, impacts long-term value. Projects where founders and early investors hold most tokens create risk of massive dumps. Fair distribution and real utility for tokens are positive signs. Real-world adoption and partnerships separate speculation from substance. Is anyone actually using the blockchain for real purposes? Do legitimate companies build on it? Adoption takes time, but eventual use is essential for long-term value. Market capitalization and liquidity matter for practical reasons. Very small market cap cryptocurrencies are extremely risky and often impossible to exit without crashing the price. Sufficient liquidity enables buying and selling without massive slippage. Diversification beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum can make sense for experienced investors willing to take more risk for potential higher returns. Altcoins are more volatile than Bitcoin and Ethereum. Many will fail completely. However, successful altcoins can deliver enormous returns. The key is position sizing. Even believers in specific altcoins shouldn't bet their entire portfolio on them. A common approach is a barbell strategy. Hold the majority in Bitcoin and Ethereum for relative safety and proven track records. Allocate a smaller percentage, maybe 10 to 20% of your crypto portfolio, to higher risk altcoins you've researched thoroughly. This lets you participate in potential upside while limiting catastrophic risk if altcoins fail. Avoid chasing hype without understanding what you're buying. Every bull market creates dozens of hyped projects that crash spectacularly. Research beyond watching YouTube videos promoting specific coins. Read white papers, examine code repositories, understand the problem being solved, and assess realistic adoption potential. Most altcoins will underperform Bitcoin and Ethereum long-term. Be especially cautious of low market cap coins promising revolutionary technology. Many are scams or will fail to deliver. Stick to established projects with working products, active development, and real users until you deeply understand the space. Even then, maintain skepticism and never invest more than you can afford to lose. The crypto landscape evolves rapidly. Projects that seem promising today might be irrelevant in 2 years. Technologies change. Regulations impact different cryptocurrencies differently. Ethereum's move to proof of stake and layer 2 development addressed many criticisms that altcoins capitalized on. This makes altcoin investing even more challenging than Bitcoin and Ethereum. My honest take is that Bitcoin and Ethereum should form the core of most crypto portfolios, especially for beginners. They have the strongest network effects, most development activity, and highest probability of long-term success. Exploring altcoins can be educational and potentially profitable, but requires significantly more research and risk tolerance. Don't diversify into altcoins just because they're cheap per token or because someone on social media hyped them. Understand what you own and why. The best strategy for most people is Bitcoin and Ethereum heavy, with small, carefully researched altcoin positions, if any. If you found this overview helpful, make sure to subscribe. In the next video, I'll do a deep dive on Solana, explaining what it is, how it works, and whether it's worth considering for your portfolio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.